Hey everyone, this is another Star Wars Lego MOC. This is my High Republic Jedi Coruscant speeder. And a couple weeks ago, I showed my Jedi High Republic speeder bike, and I wanted to build another ship or another vehicle that the Jedi during this era of the High Republic could use. So let's take a look around things, talk a little bit about the minifigures and the features of this ship as well. So we'll take a little spin around things and also talk about the High Republic. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's just an era in Star Wars before the prequel trilogy. There's a whole publishing effort with books and comics coming out with stories from the High Republic. And the books that I've read are set like 200 years before the Phantom Menace takes place in universe. And I have some mixed feelings about the stories I've read, but I did really like the Light of the Jedi. I think it set a really good tone for this entire kind of new era of Star Wars. And we'll take kind of a top view of this vehicle, but something very obviously shown here is the white color scheme with the gold accents. The Jedi during this period were a little more flashy. The High Republic has been referred to as the golden age of the Jedi. So you can see kind of those gold pieces on the back there. I try to really capture that color scheme. Also, you can see that this takes inspiration from Cad Bane's speeder, that ship that he rescues Zero the Hutt in, and I really wanted to go for that, that big bottom fin, kind of that open top air speeder, and I like how it turned out. So looking at this ship and picking it up a little bit, so it's very, very swooshable, very, very sturdy, and here we can kind of see the inspiration that I drew from Cad Bane's speeder. Just kind of this large kind of fin at the bottom. You can hold it and swoosh it around extremely easily. And looking a little bit at the features of this build, so obviously you can see there are room for like 6 Jedi and then a pilot, and that could be another Jedi spot or a co-pilot as well. We got the pilot right there with his steering yoke right there. I like how that kind of curves off right there. I don't know, I just like the design of it. So looking at the front, there are a couple compartments in here. This whole section can just be popped off. There are 4 lightsaber hilts, few in different colors, and then kind of an additional little storage area. You can put in whatever you want, and this section just clips onto these 2 studs right here. And then looking towards the back, let's look at the engines first. So bunch of different kind of engine boosters, 2 on each side, and then 2 down the middle right there. Really like how that turned out, kind of that profile. And then there's another compartment right back here, and you can store whatever you want. I just threw in 4 lightsaber blades that can go with the hilts that are up in this compartment. Put them on some of these modified plates to kind of keep them all in order. But you can really put whatever you want in there. So let's stick these back. Here's a look of it without any minifigures. Nothing too crazy, just a bunch of seat for transportation purposes. I like how this steering yoke you can kind of angle it up and down, and you can adjust it based on your preference there. But yeah, little kind of embellishing detail right there in the back. You're like kind of the profile of it, very, very flat, pretty slick, kind of nice and smooth, which I really wanted to kind of have both of these vehicles. Nice kind of elongated, smooth, flowing, kind of sweeping white large pieces. And yeah, I like how they both turned out. I can imagine like a pair of these speeder bikes on either side, kind of traveling with the whole contingent of Jedi right there. All right, so looking at the minifigures, we have 5 different Jedi here. Some of them may be masters, some of them Padawans. Haven't really thought too much about it. All 5 obviously fit very comfortably in their Coruscant speeder with room for an extra 1 or 2. And then we have our pilot as well. Let's get these guys back in their ship and take one last look at things. All right, so our minifigures are all back in here. Again, this is my High Republic Jedi Coruscant speeder. It was super fun to build, super fun to design. Using a lot of elements from that Cad Bane speeder that Lego came out with. Yeah, really like, again, the kind of the little flashier color scheme with the gold hints and flares and stuff. But yeah, thanks for checking this one out. Until next time, guys.